Welcome to
Back to Flour. Good morning, Nina.
Oh, good morning, Arnaud.
What are you doing with your slice of bread?
Well, actually, I'm watching the crumb structure.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a very interesting indicator of pan bread quality, or croissant, or buns, or everything really that is leavened.
Okay.
That has a nice crumb, because it will impact many different aspects.
Okay, so
the mouthfeel.
Okay.
For instance, when you buy the product as a function of the structure of the crumb, the chewiness will be impacted. We discussed that in another video, actually. Also, if it's more or less moist, it is an indicator of freshness of the product. So yeah, that is definitely something very interesting.
So I will take my slice of bread also. I see that yours, you have some different alveoles shape. You have some bigger ones.
This is a little bit more irregular than yours.
This one is very tiny. And in fact, this is also impacting the color or the perception of the color.
Absolutely.
You have. It can also impact the possibility of
to spread
something like jam or butter or whatever. Some products, like I'm seeing here some French baguette, the crumb structure is very different. It's much more open. It's correct, and that's what we are looking for.
For baguette, yes, absolutely. For pan bread, we are looking for something much more regular.
Yeah, which means there is no one good crumb structure. It really depends on the type of product. On
the final product and also on the consumer expectations.
Okay, so you were mentioning that this is applying to proofed product.
Yes.
And of course, when you are looking at a tortilla or a wafer, of course, we don't have this crumb.
We don't really speak about crumb, yes.
So, and where does it come, the crumb?
So crumb is actually coming from a lot of different things. Of course, the process of the baker will impact a lot the crumb structure, the way it is kneaded, the way it is mixed, the proofing, the baking. So all of that will directly impact the crumb structure. But also flour quality is extremely relevant in this case. And here we can speak about proteins.
I think that's important, starting with protein, because you were mentioning the process is impacting. In fact, the crumb is all about bubbles.
That's true.
And bubbles, they are born in the mixer.
Yes.
During the mixing, you are creating the bubble. And then during the proofing, you are growing the bubble. So, and all of that, it's really impacted by the protein quality more than the quantity, the protein quality. But okay, the gas or let's say the protein is here to retain the gas.
Yes.
But how do we form the gas?
We want to produce gas as well. This is an excellent point. We need both production and retention to ensure a correct crumb structure. And the production is coming from a dual between damaged starch and enzymatic activity.
So this is what is happening during the proofing.
Yes.
So during the proofing, we are going to create this gas and to keep this gas or not into the dough.
And that's the critical point, yes.
And then after, we are going to put this dough with the bubbles into the oven.
And then there is something else happening because the temperature is increasing. There is the oven jump, the oven spring.
Okay.
So we want the protein, again, the protein quality to resist this jump.
Yeah.
But also, just after that, we have the gelatinization.
Okay.
Gelatinization plays a key role in the setting
of the structure.
So if it happens a little bit more early, at a lower temperature or at a higher temperature, depending on its intensity, you will impact directly the crumb structure, and so the mouthfeel, the freshness, and so on.
So what we are saying here is that depending on the protein and starch property balance, we can have very fine cell structure or
on the
much
contrary,
more open.
very open.
Okay, that's interesting. And how does ash content has an impact on the crumb structure?
Yeah, absolutely. Ash in general is associated with poor texture, more dense.
If you have too much ash.
If you have too much ash, because it will prevent the gluten formation. It will a little bit break the bonds between the gluten, between the gluten network, and in the end it's more complicated to have a very open developed product, especially with whole wheat, but this is a different story.
We have on the whole wheat.
We can
I think the lipids also, because in some product we have some lipids which are added.
Absolutely.
This is also helping building the structure, correct?
Yeah, it will help in the gluten formation, the gluten network formation during mixing, and of course it will directly impact how it feels like the chewiness, and of course how the bubbles are developing, and so the entire texture and
so what we are seeing here is the result of all the process and the flour properties.
And all of the other ingredients.
Well, that's interesting. Thank you, Lena.
Thank you, Arnaud. If you want to learn more about this important characteristic or about one of these delicious products here, you can visit our website.